Howdy people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 11 of Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Last time, we discovered that Jowd, the guy that Lynne had saved Lynne's life in the past as a detective, and was executed for the crime of killing his wife, basically, he was executed, albeit not in the way intended. And as such, we went back in time and we saved him, and now we are in the prison and we're helping him escape. So anyways, let's first head to the ghost world, and we're going to head up here because we can go into the spoon. Remember that guy went unconscious, the crazy psychopathic looking weenie head guy, he's now unconscious in the hole, he's unconscious in the floor, and so we're in the spoon. The detective told me ahead for the spoon when I got back to the present, so here I am. Yeah, and then we get to see that unsettling thing. The bell, go back. Yeah, it always creeps me out how fast he moves and how smoothly he moves. It's just unsettling. It's like it's bending the laws of space and time. Phew, I'm back. Thank goodness somebody flushed the toilet. That was good timing. Now I use the cover of darkness to help the detective escape. But first I have to find him. It's prisoner C-74! Secure the prisoner! And he is not seen! He disappears! He goes away! It looks like there are hunters in this darkness. I hope they haven't found Detective Jowd. Trick time! Okay, let's head over here because Jowd is going to be in the execution area. Unfortunately, we can't use the internal phone lines. Huh? What's that red light? It looks like the hunter's eyes glow red. Oh no, Jowd is in his cell. It doesn't look like escape is going to be easy, and from that angle, Jowd looks like Kirby. Okay, trick the frame open. Ghost inside. And let's head over to Jowd. Talk. There you are. I was wondering what I was going to do. Are you the one who made that toilet bell ring? You know what? Nah, he's not Gumshoe. He's not Gumshoe. That's right. I still had another napkin lying around. Thanks to that, I managed to make it here. But how did you know I'd do that? Okay, much better. Okay, good. Swap the voice up. I learned a few things about your ghost tricks during our time together. They certainly can be very useful powers, but at times not so much. I knew that if the internal phones weren't working, you'd be trapped in that death chamber area. So I quickly came up with an alternative route. A route that made use of Sausage Head's spoon in my napkin. Wow, this detective is good. Next time you praise me, go ahead and say it out loud. Anyways, it looks like it's time for a strategy meeting. An escape strategy, huh? This should be interesting. Let's do it. Escape strategy. So, let's make sure we're both clear. The key to my escape is this darkness. Once the basement power supply is restored, escape will be impossible. So we move on to the cover of darkness, huh? I know I won't have much trouble with that. But I'm afraid I won't be able to see, so you have to lead the way. Lead the way? Once you find a safe spot for me to move to, I want you to give me a signal. Okay, fine, but how? The dead don't even have voices. Even if they did, we have to be quiet. Don't worry about that. I have an idea. Let's just try it and you'll see how it works. This detective likes to just dive right into things, even more than Lynne does. Well, where do you think she got it from? Though then again, with Jowd, he's much more orderly, whereas Lynne is pure chaos. If they find me, I imagine they'll shoot first and ask questions later. But if I die again, we can just start over, right? He says cheerfully, even though he'll remember each and every death. Over and over again. I don't know if you know it or not, but this is a special prison. There aren't any dangerous criminals here, except for me, that is. Yes, I did hear something about it being a special place. Yes, and because of the special status, they're not prepared at all for emergencies. They have 4 timid security guards at most. I think I saw some hunters lurking in the darkness, though. Those are the guards. They're wearing night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? They're special glasses that let you see in the dark. Very handy things. I love how Sissel, he knows what a Rube Goldberg device is, yet he doesn't know what night vision goggles are. Just a very strange patchwork of knowledge you have, Sissel. If I enter their field of vision, it's all over. So it's all about staying out of the guards line of sight, eh? Well, in that case, this is going to be the episode. Make sure you guide me to safe spots. Will do. Now, about that signal, I want you to give me. Oh yeah, how am I supposed to do that? I've already been dead once. I don't know if it's because of that or what, but I can sense your powers now. You what? For example, you're in the bunk right now, aren't you? Wow, I'm impressed. I guess you have a sixth sense. I think it's more like a detective sense. That doesn't sound right somehow. Yes, now I'm imagining Beauty. She's a PI in her off. She moonlights as a PI, and Dandy is her lovable sidekick. Basically, those Scooby-Doo shows like that. It's like their relationships like that. That Dandy is both Scooby and Shaggy at the same time. No, I'm now imagining Ultra Instinct Dandy. Basically, Dandy, he can sense all. He can basically simp like no guy has ever simped before. Anyways, the details don't matter. Do you see this Jowd icon here? The icon in the upper right-hand corner of the screen? Yeah, where did that come from? Let's just use it as our signal. How will that work? If you touch the icon, the Jowd icon, I'll sense it. Then I'll move to where you are. For example, the spoon. It always goes back to the spoon. If you move to that spoon and touch the Jowd button, I'll run to the spoon. Simple, right? Yeah, I just want to apologize for changing up the Jowd voice. It's just, the Gumshoe voice doesn't really mesh well with it. Plus, with how often I'd have to use the Jowd voice, it's, in terms of just quick succession, it would just really hurt my throat. I swear, I have grown weak with my voices. Alright, fine. Let's start our escape plan. Just make sure you guide me to the safe spot, Sissel. Trick time. Yes, as you can see, we cannot see. We have to basically, guide. And we have to keep Jowd in safe places. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about the guards. Okay, just beware the other guys. Beware. Okay. Oh, come on. Why is that guy just standing there? Am I missing out on something? Okay. Let's wait for the Jowd icon. Run, Jowd, run! Okay, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something unique. Basically, I'll show it to you once, the death animation, if it happens. But in the meantime, though, what I'm going to do is... Where is it? Where's my load save state? Here we go. That way, I am saved, and if anything goes wrong, we can just easily redo it. Because this is one section where you do not have checkpoints. You fail once, you are essentially screwed. Okay, let's search around. Let's go around. Yeah, I'll be in here just so that way we're safe. If anything goes wrong, we can basically work around it. Okay. Yeah, we can't do anything with that spoon. No, I don't want to talk to Jowd. I don't want to talk to him. No. Okay, I have to think of something, how to get around this. Ah, yeah, we're going to have to wait for the guard. And then we're going to have to hitch a ride on him because his bulletproof vest has a core to it. Okay. There we go. Head to the bulletproof vest. Yeah, send Jowd to his death by basically just going on the guard. Okay. Yeah, we're going to need to wait. Wait for it. Yeah, I think the area under the stairs is a safe point. Okay. Just gotta wait a little bit. Okay, just gotta wait for him to go with that core right there. Then we can send Jowd in. Yeah, this area is not a very fun area of the game. Okay. This area under the stairs is a blind spot for the guards. They won't find him here. This spot is safe. Run, Jowd, run! And... there he is! Yeah, don't give Jowd a dignified death. No, basically, just end him right then and there. Just kill him off like some common animal. Don't try to apprehend him and give him a civil execution. No, no, no. That would just give him too much dignity. Just gun him down. What just happened? Apparently there was a hunter looking in the ceiling. Could you do something about him? It's so dark, I can't even see the bullet coming. So what? He dodged the bullet? He dodged the bullet if it wasn't dark? Yeah, no, yeah, Jowd would be, yeah, as you can see, we're back here under the bunk, but thankfully we have our own little version of ghost tricks, which is basically in the form of load state. There we go. So yeah, we can essentially just ghost trick our way back to this section. I know this may sound cheap, but hey, it's something alright. It's something. Okay, I'm kind of waiting for the guard to come down here. There he is. Yeah, we need to wait for the one guard to... We need to basically break the guy in the ceiling. We need to basically go in and lower the panel on the floor so that way we can just drop him like a bad habit. Yeah, this is not a fun section of the game just because it's stealth in the dark. It's a stealth / escort mission in the dark. What can I say other than that? Yeah, though it doesn't even look like a see-through panel. Okay, we're going to want to open the hatch mechanism. So that way this guy just falls. Oh! Okay. Let's wait for him to come back up. Okay. Yeah, fortunately he's not going to be mounting anymore, so we're pretty much safe there. But yeah, we have to wait for them to come back. Your form of vision is seeing these guys. Just all you have to go off of is just, oh hey, these guards are just walking with their little laser eyes. This is not a fun section. Fortunately, this game does get better. This is just one bad part in an otherwise excellent game, which I am more than fine with. Because this game does have a pretty solid story. It does have pretty solid gameplay. So I can basically forgive just one little section that isn't perfect. I mean, I can understand where this section is coming from, where it's establishing a bond between Sissel and Jowd, where basically Jowd, he's a major player in all of this, as you can probably guess. So, of course, him and Sissel are going to have a very good relationship. And what better to do that than by having Jowd and Sissel basically escape a prison together? This area under the... Yes, we already read that. Okay, let's head in and do a save states. I know this is cheap, but that way we can just that way, basically, we'll call Jowd back. Run, run, run! Yes, good. Now, to save state again. Like I said, this may be cheap, but it'll save time in the long run. Like I said, I hate stealth. I hate stealth, very much so. Okay. Too bad we can't do that sort of darkness in the ghost world. Okay, those two guards, they're gonna walk up the stairs. Okay. Walking there. Okay, that guy's still walking. Right, we gotta think of a way to get rid of these guys. Have to think. How do you get rid of that guy? Yeah, I'm sorry, this is gonna take a full episode. I know it's regrettable, but hey, it's something that we have to do. It's something that we have to do for the sake of this game. So, let's go up here. Okay. Here we go, we bring the fall. I can't close this right now. Someone's falling through it. Okay. Okay, he's walking there. That should at least keep some of them off our backs. You want me to climb up there into the ceiling? I think I could manage that. But as things stand, I don't have access right now. Can you open the hatch and create an entry point for me? Okay. Just gotta wait. Go, 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 Jowd, go! Jowd? Oh, great. Gotta have to reload. Love the state. Love doing this. Love doing that sort of thing. Okay, just gotta wait for it. I swear I could have had it, but I don't have it. Yeah, unfortunately, Jowd, he cannot do that sort of thing. He can't just run up. Ah. Okay, that's why. I was not in the ceiling. I think that was the issue. Okay, let's head into your bulletproof vest. And wait for you to basically stumble and fall. Because apparently these guys, they don't learn. Ah, darn it! Did not click the ghost button fast enough. Yeah, that's the issue when you're playing with a mouse. Essentially, you don't have as much reflex control. Where if I was using a stylus, I could easily just tap and drag. But unfortunately, I don't have that sort of luxury. I'm playing with a mouse. I could use my computer's touchscreen, but that would that could potentially risk messing up the perspective of the screen. Granted, I could use one of those computer styluses. I could use basically a tablet stylus. Okay. Valve. Okay, let's save the game. Let's do a save state right here. Save state for that. Okay, good. Let's see where you two are. Go, go, go. Jowd, stop having the slowest climb animations. I swear, Jowd, you are like Lynne. Okay, good. Trick that shut. Now, thankfully, I think that Jowd will be safe. But just to be on the safe side, I know, I seem like I'm a worrywart, that I shouldn't be scared of this, but frankly, safe state. That way, we're all good. I don't care if this is cheap to some, but it's my little way. It's what I do. And now you get to see Jowd embracing his Empress Bowl Black, just with that roll, that cursed roll. It's like Jowd is some deformed clay mass. Okay. I think we got through the worst of it. Now it's just going to be a matter of just jumping into his vest and actually moving through. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't like using these guys because it's always a matter of just trying to get forward, trying to move forward and navigating in the dark. Roll, Jowd, roll! Thankfully, Jowd is safe in the vent. He is safe in the rafters, which is very good. Okay. Yeah, let's lure this guy over. Yeah, lure him over the vent. And then we'll basically move him, we'll open this hatch mechanism. Send him falling right down. Ah! Okay, Jowd, go. Roll. And Jowd, he does some reverse flip. These guys can't even see they can't even see to not fall down with their They can't even see with their night vision goggles to stop from falling over and over again to the same hole. Yeah, here Jowd is. He's in the dark completely. He's doing these backflips. And frankly, I don't think he was doing backflips in his cell. What, was Jowd training? Was he like Uncle Iroh for Avatar, where he's in the cell, he's acting insane, but then when the guards turn their back, he's eating fruit while doing one-handed pull-ups and getting absolutely shredded? Is that why Jowd's wearing the bulky art smock to just hide his mass, his sheer mass, so he can go Ultra Instinct Jowd? If I move now, I'm gonna fall. Could you close the floor hatch for me? Sure thing, Jowd, sure thing. That should be the last of it. And apparently Jowd can't move forward. Trick. Or rather, go. There we go, we made it to the end. So, what do you think? I'd say if we come this far, we've done it. Great job, Sissel. The basement generator has been repaired, restoring power to all areas. And Jowd is just standing there. Phew, we just made it. But the question is, what now? I don't have anywhere to go, do you? Maybe I'll go back to my cell. You better be kidding! After we had to go through the floor and we had to do all those moves and you were doing those rolls and that backflip. But I'm still a condemned criminal, you know. I doubt anybody would welcome me with open arms. I'm sure Lynne would. Why don't you try contacting Lynne? Exactly. She went to see some justice minister guy. So an escaped death... I swear I'm gassy today. So an escaped death row convict is supposed to just report in to the justice minister. Is that it? Huh. I kinda like that. Anyways, after all the trouble you went through, I guess I'd better run. That would be nice, yes. Alright, Sissel, until we meet again. Yeah, Jowd just doing this fast creep. Look how he moves faster than Lynne. So now I've saved a condemned criminal's life and helped him escape. Was that really the right thing to do? I guess all I can do now is believe in Lynne at this point. And then Jowd proceeds to hijack a car and run over 5 children. Jowd goes on a GTA-style rampage. Detective Jowd was painting my picture in his cell. He knows me. I'm sure I'll be talking to him again. And they did not end the chapter off, surprisingly enough. So anyways, now that we have this, we can now go for the emergency phone line. Trick. We're going to head over to the guard room, so that way we can head back out. But Detective Jowd's Until We Meet Again came around quicker than I expected. When I got back to the guard room, the next fateful call came in. Yes, love how Bailey's just doing his nervous dance still. Hello, this is... Sissel, are you there? Hello, who is this? Oh, I'm not talking to you, officer. Anyways, if you're there, Sissel, come here immediately. I'll be waiting for you. If you make it in time, that is. Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. Jowd killed the 5 children. Trace complete. Let's head over to that new number. KMR number I don't care to read. Let's talk to Bailey.
That call! Who was it from?
Oh, no, some weird call. Some guy yelling about a mango. I'm not sure.
Ah, but who? Will call an end to my dancing.
You need help. You need help, Bailey. You're on a downward spiral. You need help. I'll help you out, Bailey. Yeah, well, once you get going like that, I'm not gonna stop you.
It's a contest then. Which will stop first, my dancing or the turning of the planet?
My money's on the latter. Especially with how you're increasing, Bailey. Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah. Let's get out of here. External line. And to the new number. Let's head out, shall we? I think we're almost to the end of the chapter, so I think I'll finish it off On the other end of the telephone line, the scene that greets me is one simple fact. Jowd killed 5 children. Jowd went on a rampage, he hijacked a car, and killed 5 children. Cabanela is still trying to bring him to justice for that. That our great escape plan has ended in failure. Never expect to see you here, Inspector Cabanela. I believe that's my line, old friend. What were you doing here? I believe that's my line too, clearly. I came to attend your execution. They told me what time it was. I even brought popcorn and Skittles. Couldn't get into the chamber, so I was observing a moment of silence here. Outside. And when I looked up, my eyes full of tears. There you were, baby. It's just the way things turned out. I took part in what seems like a fun game, and here I am. Here's what I wish, my old friend. Wish it was anybody but me who found you here. 'Cause now that I've found you, man, I have to turn you in. You have to stay spotlessly clean after all. There's a certain something between these two. Is it a warm something or is it cold? Whatever it is, it's immeasurably deep. I should probably see what Detective Jowd has to say. Come on. Inside Jowd's head. Thanks for coming. I want to say goodbye to you. As you can see, I guess I'm not going to be much help to you. What's going to happen to you? Being executed tonight is just about the only thing on my schedule, it seems. Executed, huh? Death is pretty much meaningless to me. Anyways, I guess we'll be seeing each other again. By the way, there's something I'm looking for. Oh, that's right, your lost memory. You know things I'd like to know. Would you mind if I asked a few questions? In return for tonight's fun little game? Is that it? About Sissel. I saw it, you know. That picture you were painting in your cell tonight. That was me. Which means you must know me. I'm very sorry, but I can't talk to you about that now. What? Why not? Because I don't know your true face. My true face? I'm a detective. I can only talk about what I'm sure of. However, I can give you one lead at least. A lead? What's that? A long time ago, I gave Lynne something to hold on to for me. It was a music box. If you ever come across it, I advise you to open it. It might just jog your memory. That wooden box I found in Lynne's apartment. And that's the only help I can give you right now. Cabanela, that man pointing the gun at you right now. They say he's your good friend. We were. When we were in the detective division together, that was a long time ago. Now he's out of the Special Investigations Unit and the top of the elite. Getting out is the only thing he thinks about now. And that white coat of his is the symbol of his determination. His white coat? It's a very nice coat. It makes him look like Disco Stew, the greatest of all the Simpsons characters. For somebody looking to get promoted to the top, what's the one thing they're afraid of most? A blot on their record, of course, like a stain on a pure white coat. Who would promote a man with a coat covered in stains? And that is why Gumshoe has only received one raise over the course of the Ace Attorney series. If it was me, I'd go with a black coat that didn't show the stains. The world is full of excellent candidates. Even one mistake could be the end of a career. But everybody makes mistakes, right? Nevertheless, Cabanela has chosen the path of the white coat, and he'd do anything at all to hide his coat's shadow. Like send his good friend to the gallows? Because that's the right thing to do. I'm a condemned criminal after all. And that's why he has that gun pointed at me right now. Execution. Is your execution really the right thing to do? I had a fair trial, and that's what was decided. No problem there. But still, this is the punishment that I should receive in order to bring a final close to that case and put it to rest forever. Lynne believes you're innocent. She's running around right now trying to prove it, getting crushed by giant chickens in the process. Is that all you have to leave her with? No problem there? I was sentenced to the death penalty for killing my wife, Alma. But to me, that's not all it was for. What do you mean that's not all it was for? I'm talking about something that happened even before this case. I stole somebody else's life. What? In my defense, the Girl Scout was asking for it. She kept knocking on my door, kept demanding that I buy her cookies. I said, no, little girl, I don't want to buy your cookies. No, no, no. But she just kept on going at it. She was trying to guilt trip me and everything. And then I just snapped. And then I just ended up snapping her neck. Just snap. It was 10 years ago. I'll never forget it. That day, I saved the life of a little girl. And I stole away the life of a man. 10 years ago, the life of a little girl. Could that little girl be Lynne? Lynne's powers of death were manifesting even back then, when people around her were dying. She told you about that? Yeah, she said you were her hero. Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back if you come in closer and... Okay, pause right there, pause right there. What is up with your voice? It changed all of a sudden. You were speaking with this gruff, gumshoe voice, and now all of a sudden your voice is just so generic. What is going on here? I'll shoot her. "10 years ago, in a certain park, a little girl was taken hostage when she was playing by baking a potato. It was very sad. I was so young then, I didn't have any self-control. I was a loose cannon cop who played by his own rules. I often would throw rocks at people that I was trying to stop. I thought I could be Batman. I remember asking myself at the time, Jowd, are you going to shoot this guy? And then I ended up saying, hell yeah. And this is what I answered. Yeah, I'm going to shoot. Don't shoot the knee. Don't try to just go for a knee shot. No, you got to go for the lethality. My hand was shaking a little. If my hand slipped, the man might die. Even the little hostage girl was in danger. Nevertheless, that was my answer. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot. And the man died. I took his life. Lynne was never told the outcome. She was so young at the time. I don't deserve to be called a hero. What I deserve is execution. Okay, we got that done. Ready to go? My arms are getting tired. You got it, baby. Time for the big show of hauling you in. They'll even give me a wreath. They'll give me a holiday, and they'll even give me a chocolate glazed donut. Oh, that's right. Just let me make one last phone call. That's a big favor to ask so casually, my old friend. Tell you what I'll do. I'll pretend I'm not watching. I'll be listening, though. On that you can rely. Sissel, you've got your own path to follow. You'd better hurry. My own path? Lynne is at the Justice Minister's office right now. It might not be a bad idea to say my final farewell to him, too.
Hello, everything's fine here. I didn't kill a man. It was in self-defense. He came lunging at me with a giant hammer, and I said no, and then I punched him, and then I grabbed his hammer, and I just started flailing on his head, just It was a moment of loss.
Is this the chicken kitchen? I'd like to request a delivery.
The chicken kitchen is next door. Goodbye.
Yeah, I love how Lynne just doesn't want to talk to Jowd. Jowd's calling her on the phone, and Lynne's just like,
Screw you! I killed a man!
yeah, just Jowd's like, you know what? I feel disrespected. I really do. It sounds like she's in some kind of trouble. It does, doesn't it? Go up or out, would you, Sissel? Sorry to keep you waiting, Inspector. Ready to go? Oh, before I forget, I have a little something for you. And then the watch just hits Jowd on the head. It kills Jowd. A present, if you will. There's nothing else like it, baby. If there's nothing else like it, you don't throw it. What's this, a pocket watch? Yes, to tell you it's time to die. Considering my situation, it's the last thing in the world I need right now. Forgive me, man. Let's just say I'm no good choosing presents. This is it, Sissel. Let me just leave you with one thing. Don't trust other people's memories. Look for what you seek with your own eyes. I'll remember that. I mean, considering Jowd's moves in the prison when he was dark, I think that Jowd could easily take on Cabanela. Jowd could easily take Cabanela on in a fight. I can easily imagine. I mean, what would Cabanela do? Dance around him? Would it be like, you know that one scene in American Dad where basically Stan is angry at Greg and Terry, and Stan just breaks into their house, he's trying to beat them up, but they just keep dodging his attacks by dancing? I can imagine just a fight between Jowd and Cabanela being exactly like that. They're gone. There's nothing left here. No hope and no cores either. Without any cores, I can't follow after them. This is the end of my adventure. I feel pretty dejected, but I guess I'd better go find Lynne. I'll follow the path Detective Jowd pointed out to me. The path to the Justice Minister's office, where Lynne went to try to stop the execution. Okay, no, we do not want to save. Continue playing. 11:41 p.m. Chapter 10. Now that my assignment to stop the execution has ended in such an unsatisfactory way, I decided to go see Lynne at the Justice Minister's office. Detective Jowd's story about this other murder weighs on me heavily. Should I tell Lynne about it? I just don't know. This time, Lynne isn't dead, but the atmosphere makes me think it might be too soon to count my blessings just yet. Well, we'll answer that next time. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. With that, see you next time. Bye.